Hey everyone, it's DBW here, and today we're deep diving into the shadowy world of Omen. I've seen a lot of new Omen players reaching out, hungry for real, actionable advice on mastering this mysterious controller. You've seen the text guides, you've seen others wander solo through empty maps doling out tips, but let's be real, that's like learning to swim without water. That's why I'm taking a different route. I'm bringing you into the thick of the action with real gameplay, real team dynamics, and real pressure. We're talking strategies, mind games, and those clutch plays that can turn the tide of a match. It's time to learn not just how to play, but how to outplay. Let's kick off with defending A site on split. Position yourself backside and prepare a smoke for A ramps. This is important because the enemy often push up ramp to get A heaven control. I didn't have time to throw my second smoke, so we have to take them out with crossfires.
Spike down A.
Spike okay.
With Raze and Jett dead and the spike secured, I have time to smoke off A main now, followed by a flash. Sky does a good job here, but there are too many angles I can peek from and it's lights out for her. I'm on the lookout for anyone pushing A short on Haven. Once it's clear, I can show you how to default smoke and blind the enemy to effectively support your team. Block the view from Heaven first and put your second smoke on A tunnel. The blind through towers, which should also catch anyone backside. Then I use my ult to spawn. If you want to know more about the various ways that you can use Omen's ult, check out my channel. Now let's mop up Jett, Raze, and Phoenix. And if you can give me a legitimate explanation of what Sky is doing here, I'll pin your comment and send a cookie to your doorstep. Now fake the TP so I can get my ace. Turns out she's not Heaven, she's actually long. And my duo steals it. I'll be having a word with her boyfriend. My poor friends get wiped out here, so I throw a blind back and take out Sage. While smoking the spike off and shrouding my butt away from this aftershock, Phoenix and Raze push the smoke and get a right hook left uppercut. From a 4v2, we now have the advantage. Let's find Breach. I think ISO found him, and I'm not interested, so see ya. The beauty of this situation is that I can take my time and pick the perfect post-plant spot. I'd really hate to be Breach right now. I smoke off spawn just in case he decided to go that way. I know if I go this way, I have a perfect view of the spike. He's not coming this way, so time to position myself. I can see the spike and he can't see me. And this is for killing all my teammates. Earlier, I showed you how to execute an attack on Haven's A site. Here's one way to do the same thing when attacking B site on Ascent. I know what you're thinking. Why is your smoke not deep? This goes against the Omen laws of smokes, passed down generations, right? Well, let me explain. Once I've placed both my smokes, I want to actually teleport here. This will actually provide cover for me to lurk. Now my second smoke is deep, unlike my first one. Right before I teleport, I throw my flash through workshop. I failed my first teleport, which could have gotten me killed. Fortunately, Killjoy was busy with Reyna at the time. This is an amazing rat spot that you need to use. Quick tip, if Reyna throws her Leer, don't shoot it if they don't know where you are, but otherwise you'll just give away your position. They know where I am, so I need to move quickly. We're pushing A side on Lotus and the team decides to aim for a different site instead.
Okay, go B, go B, go B, go B.
When pushing B from A link, I block off B upper. The enemy would have all been running towards A site by now, and I hear Phoenix use his ultimate, which allows me to slip past him and Killjoy. Killing the real Phoenix versus his clone is my priority right now.
You don't call me, man.
I use my smoke to block off C link, so I can focus on Harbor.
Spike is...
We now need to get the spike, but Harbor spams his util, like someone kidnapped his fish. So I have to escape for a moment, before returning to finish off what we started.
One enemy remaining.
Wow.
Let's talk about how to use your utils to help your team push A site on split. Smoke Heaven to reduce having to shoot elevated enemies. Then smoke off screens, followed by a blind backside. Our util pushed Sky off the site and into elbow, just in time for a bullet to the head. I play this awkward position and smoke off Heaven while taking out Raze. My nemesis decides to smoke off A main, so now I know he doesn't plan on going ramp. A shot to the head for Killjoy, and my nemesis might have learned from his teammates. Don't push my smokes, friend. He tries to take us out through screens and succeeds against an eager breach. Now it's my turn to empty my whole clip and eventually take the round. My team got smacked and I've got my work cut out. I've got to try and take out Raze, Cypher, Jet, Gecko and defuse the spike. Now Cypher pops his ult and I face my character towards heaven. So when Cypher's ult reveals me, I can surprise whoever's in vent. That's Raze down with a sneaky play. Now I go heaven and slowly jiggle peek the common angles.
One enemy remaining.
Now I blind and teleport. Here's a top tip. Omen's Shrouded Step can get you onto these boxes from heaven. Sadly, I couldn't complete the comeback.
That was a very fucking nice try, bro.
Omen's utility is incredibly powerful in clutch situations. We start off pretty well, taking out Viper and ISO. But things go south and it's up to me to pick up the spike and clutch the round. I'm about to show you how I use a smoke, a blind, and 2 shrouded steps to confuse Skye and Killjoy. The first challenge is getting the spike without knowing where the enemy is. I have to clear almost every angle.
30 seconds left.
I've got the spike and the site looks clear. I smoke off to plant while noticing that Killjoy used her ult right next to Truck. That wasn't very smart.
One enemy remaining.
Now time to use that OP combo of a blind and teleport onto Truck. The blind didn't even hit Skye, but I clutched the round either way. And I still have no idea how we were losing this game. Always keep your mental. Here we're 5-0 down, broke and homeless. The enemy is trolling us and they think they've won the game already, but we're not done. I post this message publicly to let them know and set up an Omen defense on A site. As mentioned earlier, these 2 smokes are vital when the enemy is pushing. This time I smoke A main first, then heaven. I need to play like a rat with a shorty. I ignore Raze and take out Omen, steal a gun and teleport from within the smoke. I picked Killjoy first, then I spray control my way across. With the spike down, I blind A main and teleport to try and catch Sage. Now while we search for Sage, I've got to say, unfortunately I didn't find a clip of the end of this game, but I did find it in Valorant Tracker. These are their first 5 rounds, followed by 3 for us and a little dance. Unfortunately, we fell short in the end, but it just goes to show it's not over till, well, actually, it's over. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I've got some mind-blowing Omen play to show you soon. The GG's.